Hi, my friends. I got to show you this. This is the, I have a Mandela effect on the Monte Vista hotel down the road. I'm actually a different one right now, but nice. That one actually, you can't even read it so blurry. I'm sorry, so far away. But that one actually says Night Vista, Night View in Espanol. Now, okay, so I talked to them last night, the son of the hotel owner, and he said the lights just went out. Now, it's nostalgic to them because I told you there's a painting inside at one time where the things didn't match. That Hotel Monte Vista didn't match the outside what we're seeing, and it was actually true, like your God creator and the angels communicating to us about some things. So you have to go back and look at that. I don't want to go on that because I'm not focused on that right now. It's funny because the only part that works down here is Night Vista, so nighttime. And I try to think how it spells out because it's not night. Well, it's so that actually there it says Night Vista. I'm so far away. I'm actually investigating this hotel here. It's another old one right here behind me, and I actually saw some apparitions in the window. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you this, but I gotta be careful because I don't want anybody to see this. I actually have a face in here, scanning 2 eyes. I saw it here. There it is, right there. See that? You have an individual. I'm gonna take a photo of this. I'll explain to you. Oh my gosh, I didn't know my lights on. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see. Don't want to get kicked out of here. Probably what I'm doing. So I'm scanning here. Right there. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll explain it to you in a minute. I just don't want to get in trouble here. Yeah, people don't know what's going on here and things like that. You notice. I was looking for that specifically in mirrors and also in glass. Glass is like mirrors. So you have light. I'm gonna explain to you this real quick. When you have light in a mirror with a black or dark background, actually creates a mirror reflection. Okay. Now I don't know why. This is something I've not figured out. That I've seen people. Souls from the past be frozen into mirrors, like they can't escape the place. And I don't explain that. Like Deadwood, South Dakota is the Bullock Hotel. Mr. Bullock in Deadwood, South Dakota, he's frozen in part of that window, his image. So I don't understand those things. I don't. So if you do, please let us know. Okay. But so here's what I think what happens is that even their Jewish religion, they said you get trapped in another dimension, another reality with a mirror, okay? So what the story is that you need to cover a mirror for 3 days in Jewish religion, so that if somebody died, let me be more specific. If somebody dies in your house, you need to cover all the mirrors in the house for 3 days so that soul doesn't get lost and try to go through a mirror because it's like a false light. You get trapped in that mirror. It's another dimension of, just another dimension of darkness and things like this. But that's true, I don't know, okay? But that's why the Jewish, I have a story about that. I actually talked to Jewish because I had a young girl trapped in a mirror at my house, my old house in Erie, Colorado. And I was trying to work with a guy on trying to get that young girl out. So here's the thing is, it's possible that some of these souls get trapped they can't get past that mirror or in that dimension, or they're stuck in some kind of faults or in between like the lost souls. I don't know, but I've seen this many times. Okay, so and mirrors are magical things. They could be portals to other dimensions or things. I just don't know enough detail about that. So let me get focused back to the one in Colorado. So the thing is, my former wife Janet James had bought a mirror through one of these local online things. It came from Erie's Market or something. It's kind of like Craigslist, but it was logo. Well, anyway, so she bought the thing. She brought it home, and I was looking at it one day, and I noticed that there was a young girl riding a bicycle, long blonde hair, probably about 8 or 9 years of age, and wearing a nice white dress, riding a bicycle. And to the left of her was it looked like an angel, like some kind of angel. But later on, they told me that after more investigation, I'll explain this whole detail while I'm doing a picture of this, what I saw, that she was like an angel of gardens and things like this. But I don't know. So then on the left of her, so you got this, so let me do my finger. So he had it like this mirror, an old mirror, and then on the right had this young girl, blonde hair and a dress, and then the middle was an angel between her and this evil thing. My God, it was like this evil, dark looking thing, right? So I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. So, because seriously, this young girl was trapped in the mirror. So I just became a new Christian, didn't know nothing about the spiritual stuff, and I'm like, boy, I don't remember anything in the Bible. That's what I'm telling you. You got to go out beyond the Bible to learn some of these things. Well, anyway, so what I did was I was like, I got to call. I did some online research and said that it's something about Jewish religion that you have to cover mirror for 3 days in their house to make sure that your relative or loved one that passed away doesn't get lost in the house and passes on the other side. So I said, I need to call them to see how to get somebody who got trapped into this box of mirrors, right? So I called and I talked to a guy briefly, said that, well, what they call him, the Jewish, it was rabbi. He said that you need to talk to the higher up rabbi, so call back tomorrow. So I waited the next day and called back the next day. Guess what? He said, well, I guess he's going to be gone for several more days. So I told him, I said, I need help. I got this young girl trapped in this mirror, and I don't know how long she's been there. I said, we got to get her out of there because her soul's trapped and her spirit's trapped. I said, we got to do something. And I said, I don't know what to do because, can you imagine being trapped in this dark dimension stuff? And you wouldn't believe what this sucker did. This is the filthy of the church. He goes, you need to go back to your church and your religion. I said, wait a minute. I said, look, number one, it's this Christian stuff. It's a new Christian where it's non-denomination Christians, number one. I said, two, they all have nothing. They have nothing. They know nothing about this. I said, you know the religion. It's under your Jewish, and it's supposed to be a rabbi, right? Well, anyway, so we tell the comment, and then he finally hangs up on me. I was like, you kidding me, bud? You didn't care about another soul? So the souls, what a wolf in sheep clothing. So I called back and said, hey, I'm sorry, but I need your help. I said, my church ain't gonna help me. They don't know anything about this new stuff. And he goes, I told you. He said, you figured it out. You work with your church, and then hung up the phone to me again. I said, you got to be kidding me. So anyway, so I got busy that week and I used to work in Denver at Kaiser Permanente as a software engineer. So I drove down to Denver, and I came home one evening. It was around 5:30, about 6. I noticed the mirror had been gone. I was like, where is the mirror? I said, I got to help that girl get out of there because I don't know what's happened. Well, anyway, come to find out, my former wife, are you kidding not? This thing is just, she does everything wrong. So I don't know what to judge her. This is so filthy. And I got to be honest, evil. You know what she done? I said, where's the mirror? She goes, I took it out next to the house. I smashed it, and I threw it in the trash. And I said, what? I said, I was trying to get that little girl out of there. I said, what do you mean smashed it? Because I thought she was going to trap her permanently into another dark dimension. Another, to this evil thing. There was an angel in there too. And then some evil thing. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I said, why would you do that? She wouldn't even answer me. She goes, well, I took care of it. I'm like, wow, really? I said, you just trapped somebody possibly forever. I said, you gotta be kidding me, Janet. So anyway, I'm gonna fast forward on this. So I didn't know what to do. I was upset. I'm like, oh my gosh, that poor little girl. She's trapped in there, and I don't know what happened. She's stuck in this other dimension of just darkness, hate, and evil. Well, anyway, come to find out, somebody said that I talked to somebody about this. You got to realize this is like 4 years ago when this happened, when I first started. Talking to somebody about 6 months ago, they said, and I don't know if they're right. It's hard to tell. They said your former wife may have actually done the right thing because smashing the mirror probably released her spirit, and outside, and she probably went on to the other side. They released her and said, they said the angel probably went on her way too, and said, unfortunately, they said, hate to tell you this, that demon may have gone right into your former wife. I said, oh my goodness. They said, yeah, it could be right in her when she did that, smash that thing. So here's the thing about that. My former wife has like, oh my gosh, it's like she's loaded with demons, and no offense to her. Pray for her because I'm not kidding you. They said I'd married Satan. She had done so many bad things and some wrong things. She did everything she could just to attract demons and fill her completely entire existence with demons. And then again, there she was just, I got so many stories about things she'd done about, with demonic possessions and attracting them and doing things like that. That's what's important. You attract good. Angels are real, right? And, you don't... we attract angels around us, and they protect us and things like that. They could be in orb form, something that the angels are in orbs and all these other things. I don't know the detail of that, but I do believe that orbs are here like part angels and stuff like that, and also that there are trios. I've actually met angels in flesh. Not forget what I just said. I have met angels in flesh that have talked to me. So realize anybody you're walking down the street with, it could be an angel or demon, because remember the evil forces mimic exactly And Satan, the evil ones, this evil force, whatever you want to call it, satanic beast system, they copy everything that's on the good side that your creator created. So you can have, so if there's demons, there are angels walking flesh too. Kid you not. I'm not kidding on this one. I have talked to them, and but I don't have time to go through that whole detail. All right. So anyway, I don't know if I see anything more here. I should have done more of a scan before I went on. I'm looking real fast, but I don't want to cause a lot of tension, okay? All right. Because people get really weird about the spiritual stuff. I don't know what's going to happen. We got one in the mirror. I'm looking up here. I don't see anything more scanning, and that's okay because I don't really want to do it. I did rebuke what I do in places like this in case there are lost souls. I even did this in the Stanley Hotel in Colorado that the Stephen King book was based off of. I'll say, from heaven above to earth below, I rebuke evilness through all dimensions, all time. I rebuke all evilness and letting souls free. And let's get rid of all the evil from, like I said, heaven above, earth below. Rebuke all evilness and make this place clean and holy, and with the shining of God and the love of the angels in the name of the Lord. Okay. Now I don't know if you have to put the name of the Lord in there, but I do. The name of the Lord. And then I say Amen, not Amen, because Amen is Amen. So I say Amen. Okay. So that's how we just did that now. So made this place really clear. Because we use words and scripture and things like that to defend ourselves. And whether you're Christian or not, you got to understand these rules. Understand that it's a real reality that we're living in just a filthy, messy place. And we got to be stronger. Okay, all right. So anyway, so I'm gonna let you go, and appreciate you watching these videos and being my support. Because if you weren't there, I'd just give up and quit doing these. So thank you so much. If you have any comments, I got some other videos. I'm gonna keep moving along here. I wish it was up closer so I could show that night vista. It's nice. I'm actually gonna walk down there and ask them because they were supposed to fix that today. Give them a hard time. Okay, love y'all.